What's going on, you guys? So, in all my 42 years of living, I ain't never experienced something so sudden and alarming as I did last night. So, let me tell y'all what happened in my city. Okay, so last night was pretty peaceful, and I'm just chilling on the computer doing some work, and I was watching TV. I was on demand catching up on some shows, and I'm home alone, other than me and my dog. My daughter was gone with friends, and my son was at work. So, all of a sudden, I got this alarm on my phone, like the Amber Alert alarm. But this was a weather alert. And I didn't really think nothing of it right away because I knew that it was going to be some thunderstorms rolling in at any time, but wasn't really thinking that much into it. So I looked at my phone because it kept doing it like nonstop, and it doesn't usually do that. And it like wouldn't let me go back to turn it off. So I read it. I'm like, tornado warning, tornado spotted in your area, take cover now. It was like so serious. So I stood up. I had to stand up and read it. So I stood up and I read the text again, like tornado warning, take cover now and stuff like that. And then it like gave you the time that the tornado will be heading like in my direct location. So I'm like, this can't be real. So my daughter called me and she was like, did you get that on your phone? I'm like, yeah, I got that alert. And then my son, he texts me and I'm like, yeah, I got it. I wish I wasn't here by myself right now. And he was like, so our manager just kind of told us what to do if, something happened. And I'm like, yeah, because Baton Rouge, I don't remember ever like experiencing a tornado directly over my head. And I hope to God I don't have to. But anyway, let me tell y'all. Well, so after that happened, I'm like, nerves just shot up. My nerves is completely on edge at this point. So I go outside and I'm looking, and it like literally was the calm before the storm. It was so peaceful. There wasn't any wind blowing or anything. The trees, because I got a lot of trees on the other side of my house. The trees weren't blowing or anything. So my neighbors, they was walking outside and everybody just kind of looking up at the sky. And I wish I was able to take a picture of it last night, but I just wasn't thinking about taking a picture, especially when you getting, when you're getting a message to take cover. And we outside looking at the doggone sky instead of taking cover, so, the clouds, the sky just looked like purple. And then in some areas, it just looked at jet black. And then the clouds that I did see, it had just like these it just had weird forms. So weird shapes and everything. But anyway, so I came back inside and I turned my TV on. The weather, I turned my TV on the news channel, the channel that the news come on, and the weatherman was on and like special alert and all this. And he was just like, I'm used to the weatherman coming on, briefing us about some bad weather that's coming or something like that, or power outages and stuff, but never nothing like this, like take cover now, like soon as possible. So he was even, the way he was talking, he sounded so nervous. And I was just, my nerves was already shot completely. So I'm like, Lord, I don't know what to do. And so he was saying take cover either in a closet or in a hallway. So I was like, I'm not about to be closed up in no closet because I'm just not. I can't see myself doing it. So I went in my hallway and I closed 2 bedroom doors and a bathroom door. And then I got down in a corner part of my hallway. My dog, you know how dogs can kind of sense something is coming. They can sense danger. So she was like whimpering. She wasn't like barking. And she already cries sometime when it's thundering, loud thunders and, just bad weather. She just kind of, it just makes her real scared, nervous or whatever. So anyway, I was just kind of trying to calm her and keep myself calm at the same time. So I'm down in the corner part of the hallway. He was like, just ride it out. Y'all take cover now. And I text my son and I say, I'm thinking my son had to made it home because it's like 10 minutes away, like 7 or 10 minutes away from the house, his job. Because I'm hearing like a yanking, like a pulling, like somebody trying to get in my house on my front door. So I texted him, I said, is that you at the door? And he said, no, I'm still at work. And I'm like, oh, Lord. And I don't know why I started thinking about the movie Twister. Like, I know on Twister, they say, you know, it like sounds like a train. But I've heard people say that who really, you know, had to ride out a tornado. So I'm like, I just turned everything off in the house so I can just hear nothing, absolutely just quiet. And I'm hearing like whistling. And then my thing on top of the house is spinning fast. I'm like, oh my God. And then I went outside and it just rained a little, but it stopped. And I'm like, well, that was fast. So the weatherman was kind of giving us its direct path. And it detoured. It did not come like in my neighborhood, but it wasn't nothing but like 3 minutes away. And just 3 minutes away from my neighborhood, some hard rain. Like, I don't know. It just felt like everything was just like, you can hear the everybody like garbage cans outside flying down the street. The trees was going back and forth. I'm like, Lord, please keep the trees still so they don't fall over and fall on nobody's house or nothing or fall. Ooh, Lord, I was just praying and everything because I ain't never experienced nothing like that in my life. It was so scary. But it passed and it went across the river to another part of town. I live in Baton Rouge, and it went across the river in West Baton Rouge Parish. So I just prayed for everybody over there and hope that everybody stays safe and out of the storm's path and everything. It was just something to go through just in a 30-minute period. And it literally passed within 30 minutes. But after that, we just got kind of like hard rain, like no winds, just the rain. But we did get those hard winds for a good 10 minutes. And the trees was shaking and hail was hitting my windows. I was hoping that it don't bust my windows. I looked outside and, you know, I was just like, Lord, you don't see. It was just like white. All you see was hail balls falling.